Hello, welcome back. It's that time of the month again, and it is what's sold. And I think I've done okay. Like, just off memory, the first week was a bit iffy, but the last week was insane. So yeah, I'm going to go through my numbers. This is only eBay. It's not counting any other platforms, and it's not all of my sales. I'm just going to go over some of the really good ones. Enjoy. Okay, so the first up, I'm going to talk about the hat because this is kind of like a random find. I went to a car boot and crew and there was like a big pile of hats there, and I said how much you want for them. They said a fiver. I think there was 6 altogether and they were all vintage, but I put them through the wash and it cleaned them up really nicely. This is a World Wrestling Federation hat, and I know that is like for some reason wrestling stuff just goes, and it's like got an insane following. Anyway, yeah, so I did take an offer of this, and yeah, it sold to America for £63, 73p. The toy on the far right, that's a Bagpuss toy. It was 20p. It wasn't working, but I knew that it was worth something even not working. I think it's like a tenner, £10 to £15. But I was like, you can unstitch the back and I bet it's just like a battery thing. Anyway, I did that, fixed it, it worked perfectly. Resewed it up, sold for £28.50. The cardigan in the middle, that is a Barber cardigan. And it's got like tags with it and everything, and it was insane. I got it half price. And it ended up, it's been on for a while though. I thought it'd go at like last Christmas, but it's hung around a bit. Anyway, I took another offer on that, and that is eventually sold for £73 and 80p. Okay, the 6-second ab thing, I only got that like a couple of weeks ago, and it's sold within like about I want to say like a week, like 2 or 3 days basically. Yeah, I bought it for £2, and this guy said, can you post it immediately? I need it. I was like, okay, weirdo. Anyway, it sold for £20.50. The Just Eat jacket, I do pretty well with these. I bought one ages ago for 20p. Yes, 20p. It was a big orange one, and that ended up selling for 20 quid. This one isn't as sought after, but I can't remember where I paid £1 or £2. I think it was only £1, and that ended up selling for £18.49. The Beanie Babies, oh god. The Jelly Cats to the far right, they're corduroy ones. Frog Jelly Cats. Check out my Jelly Cat video because they go for insane money. I ended up taking an offer on these, altogether £50, which is pretty good. Okay, I never usually pick up Hello Kitties, but this one had like the tag with it, and it was a part of I went to a jumble sale, and the person that runs it always does me deals. She basically said 4 for £1, so it's 25p. Ended up selling for £18.50. On the same day, I got the Buccaneer game, and I've got a video of the Emporium on my channel that I got it from. I did spend up on that. I spent £10 on that, but that's because like I know what it was, and I know that they go for like stupid money. Yeah, ended up selling for £40 and 19p. The bowls, I got 5 altogether for £5, so technically they're like £1 each. The other lot sold for like £69.99. These ones sold this month for £82.50. Just incredible, really. Okay, these were brand new Lokes, and they're in the box and everything. I've sold the shoe trees last month for £45. These have sold for £154.85. So altogether, it's like close to £200 off a tenner. That should really be £5 because I split it up into 2 lots, but yeah, I'm really pleased with them. The toy in the middle, that is a YouTuber, Fran McKenzie, I think her name is. I don't know. I just picked up because it looked like one of those Funko plushes. Anyway, it was £1, and that sold pretty quickly for £18.50. The little teddy was like an Audi teddy. I always get some stuff like that, you know, like racing stuff or anything like that. And yeah, they wanted £3 for that. That was from the car boot. I said, yeah, fine. Ended up selling for £23.80. Okay, the Reese top on the left, that was so nice. And they only wanted £1 for it. I was like, yeah. Anyway, that sold pretty quickly for £28.76. The heeled boots, they were Russell Bromleys. These are one of 3 Russell Bromleys that I've sold this month, but I got them with like a deal. £8 turned into £69.80. I did take an offer on them. And the Eddie Stoppard t-shirt, I think the only reason why that sold was because it was like a free XL. I mean, Eddie Stoppard is it's a brand, obviously. It's like a delivery company. It's like a truck hire company. But yeah, it was only £2.50, and I thought, why not? It's funny. And it sold for £23.79. Okay, the J. Lindeberg, is that how you pronounce it? It's a golf brand. I would advise picking it up. If you see it for £5 or under, pick it up because it always sells. Yeah, I got this for $3.50 and it sold for $23.80. The Switch controller I kind of wanted to keep, but it was wired, and yeah, I got it from a jumble sale with a few other bits. I think it ended up being like £4 for everything, but yeah, $16.70. And the cashmere coat, that's like a really long coat, and it was only, I'm sure, right, okay, so I can't remember whether it was £1 or £5. I think this one was £1. I don't know. If I can find the video, can someone tell me? But it was either £1 or £5, and I can't remember. So, but yeah, and regardless, it sold for £37. Okay, the Adidas trainers. They were one of 3 pairs that I got from the Manchester charity supermarket. All of them were £10 each. I got these ones, and they ended up flipping for $74.85. The guy was really happy with them. They've all sold now, those trainers, actually. The middle wallet thing is a Barbie wallet, and I knew the Barbie movie was coming out, and they've sold. Like, I got a bunch of these when they were like, I think it was like Black Friday on the Funko website, and they ended up being like super reduced. So yeah, I got them for dirt cheap, and I got cash back and everything. It was great. Anyway, that's finally sold for $34.50. The Russell Bromley shoes that I got the other week, I splashed out £25, and I was like, I think I'll only just make my money back. Well, I put them up and they sold. Now I'm thinking like, oh god, I might have put them up for too little. But yeah, they ended up selling for $74.80. Okay, the shirt on the left, it's like a shirt jacket. It's really thick and it's gorgeous. It's racing green, you know, the brand that used to sell out of Debenhams. And I got it in one of those bundles, you know, like bales from like Dougie Marks for like £5. And yeah, it worked out something like 10p per item, 10 to 15p per item. Anyway, I've had that for ages, and I thought, oh, it'll never sell, I'll just redonate it. Anyway, I thought, no, I'll just put it up. So I put it up in the 24-hour challenge, and it sold like literally like 2 days later, £20.80. The Penguin little radio clock, that says £2. I think I actually only spent it £1 on that, but that sold for $28.80 from the Car Boot. This is from a charity shop where all lampshades are £2. This one's Laura Ashley, sealed. I was like, yes please. That sold for $19.50. Okay, the teddy bear on the left, that's an Alresford bear, or Alfred's bear. It's like, they're like realistic bears, so I think it's like mohair. Yeah, and it's gorgeous. It was massive as well. And yeah, I paid £1, and it sold for £65, 35p. That brand in the middle, trousers, it's workwear. It's like Scruff. It's called Scruff. I found that recently on the £1 rack outside the charity shop, so I was like, okay. Anyway, that's sold for £20.80. They sold pretty quick. John Smedley to the right, I found that in the Red Cross charity shop for £2.99. That sold for £28.80. I was really shocked that they were selling that for £2.99. I was like, what? But it was a small, so a bit niche. Okay, the jacket is a Fred Perry jacket, and it's one that I got from the charity shop supermarket, same as the Adidas trainers, and I can't remember whether it's £8 or £10. I think this was £8, and that ended up selling for $39.20. I wanted a little bit more, and I tried to push him up because we were countering each other, and then it got to the point where I was like, oh no, I'll just accept. The Russell Bromleys in the middle, they were with the boots that I got. I think they were these. She asked like £10 each, and I was like looking at them, and I was like, and she went, okay, I'll do them for £8 each. I was like, okay. They were at the Congleton Car Boot. I got £69.50 for them. I think they're going abroad. The Noah's Ark thing that I had to fix, I got it for £2, and it sold finally for £57.50, which is great. So that's not like everything that's sold, otherwise we'll be here all day. That's just like my favourite bits. But this is my daily and weekly kind of like stats and stuff, and of how much I've like sold. And I'm noticing a trend, like not specific trends, but I'm noticing that like I'm getting a lot more £100 and £200 days. Like I came so close. I came £2 off a £300 day. I'm so annoyed. But like that last week there on the Friday and Thursday, look at that, the blue charts. I got over £100 every day, and apart from one, that was the Saturday, but like I was away on holiday at that point. Oh wait, Wednesday as well. Oh, but basically I got like 3 or 4 days where I earned over £200, which is kind of insane. But it's just, that's the average as well. So the average, I'm kind of getting £100 per day average. The second week was £89. But then the fourth week and final week, it was £179. That fifth week there, the pink one, that was because that week only contained 3 days. And if you look on the final day on the Monday, it's like £28. We ended in a whimper. But the day before I did 191. The day before that I did it like 250. So it's, yeah, swings and roundabouts really. Okay, so this is June's, just to refresh everyone's memory, this is June's like stats. I sold 145 items. My ASP was £20 and £89. That was actually a decrease from like £24 in May. My turnover was 3,073 and my net profit was like £1,902 on average. Because remember, these are all guesstimations because I don't know specifically what I paid for most things, and you know the cost. The fees are pretty dead on because eBay gave you that number, but yeah, that's pretty much. So I'm just going to show you July. As you can see, I sold 161 items, which is an increase. My turnover was increased to £3,855 and 62p. My fees have actually gone up. My post and my cost has gone up. So that's, oh, it says 2,300, but that's not what that comes to. That's basically what's been taken off. I'm sorry, I forgot to change that. So yeah, it ended up being something like 1,510. That it all came to. My ASP has gone back up to £23.51, which I'm pleased about. My net profit, thank God, has gone up. Guesstimate net profit by about £450. That's gone up to £2,340 and 12p. As I said, it's guesstimate, but that is where I want to be. That is kind of like my daily average was over like £120 or £112, something like that. Between that amount, I want to push it to £150. That's what I want. I want £150 turnover per day. That would be brilliant if I can push it to that amount. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of work, but I need it to at the end of the day. Yeah, so I'm pleased with that. I am seeing like a trend month per month. Let me just show you. So as you can see, my month on month, yeah, it's like I've gotten good, and then I've gotten really good, and then I've gotten back down, and then up, and then down, and then up. So it does kind of have that zigzag effect. I'm hoping that next month might buck the trend. It is the summer slowdown. I know a lot of people talk about that, but if I can buck that trend and really go for it, that'll be brilliant. I mean, yesterday, I'm recording this on the 1st of August, and to be honest, I only got something like £20 odd. I was like, oh no, not a really good start to the month, but I'm hopeful. I'm going to really, really press on. And just me being all fancy, I've got a line graph here now. As you can see, like that's like, it does do the zigzag thing, but it looks like it's going up. If like my August can be, if it's going to be a little bit down, if it can still make over 2,000, that'll be better than June, hopefully, and April. So it'll be like it's a gradual scaling upwards. So I'm hoping, or even better, just go catastrophic, absolutely atmospheric, and just go to like 2,500. That'd be brilliant. There you go. I did not bad. But yeah, I've got a lot of expenses now. So yeah, I'm going to need to start doing a bit better on eBay. But yeah, as I said, this is just eBay. It's not accounting any other platforms, and it's not accounting any other income streams. But I think I've done all right this month. And I think I'll feel it next month in August, because that's when they say the summer slowdown, you know. So I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.